Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board SWA4484 service from Tampa to Midway. We are using a new J-Aviation Southwest livery, rate 645 Alpha, which is just amazing. It was a pack of 6 liveries, I believe. He updated it just after he gave it to me. It should be on the website now, or by the end of the stream it should be on the org or threshold to download. It's an amazing pack. He's done the whole cabin with the Southwest new cabin design seats. Let me just start this off real quick. So it's a really nice livery. But I love the way that sun shines on that one. That's so nice. So we're kind of in a turnaround state right now. At the gate at Charlie 13, I believe, Charlie 33. I'm not sure which runway we're taking out. I could check on our dispatch papers. We're looking at runway 1 left for departure and 31 center for arrival into Midway. Let's get our route plugged in. MDW WN4484 and 01 left. Our departure today is going to be the NDED 8. That'll be Lassen, then direct John. John. Then the Juliet 91 Airway to Atlanta. Juliet 89. Direct to OKK, wherever that is. And it's not taking it. Yeah. It's not taking. Oh, OKK is the Fisk for OKK, and then SV31 Center ILS. So we're not gonna do a vector today. Activate that. Execute. 660 on our landing altitude, so let's round that down to 650. Reserves today are going to be, where's that, right, 6.5 with a cost index of 50. Cruising altitude today is 340 or an alternate of 360. Cruising winds are 26986. And the top climb ISA deviation is +6. Click that. Takeoff flaps 5 for departure. No gravity 4.68. I'll trim that now. It's going to move right before we take off. Don't know why. It was 333. I believe it was. Yeah, 333. So we're gonna actually I'll just do that right there. Get a rough estimate of our runway heading. That looks about right. Maybe a degree or 2 off. Turn that down to 340. Flight director's auto brake. RTO flight director. No, the fuel isn't loaded yet. I forgot about that. Fuel is going to be 21,900 pounds. And payload is going to be 42,300 pounds. And we're going to start the leg. And since our fueling is done, seatbelt signs on, everything's good to go. And we'll go back here. 5.23. That increases it. So 5.23. Put it about there. V2 is now 152. Well, Patrick, are you still watching, or have you left already? If you don't respond, then you probably left. Go to the A cars, check the weather down in Midway. KMDW. We had winds of 330 at 05 coming out of Tampa here. Alright, good. Can you hear me alright? Is the volume okay? 2340. Come on. And I'm gonna put this to a random number. 3635. And we're gonna test our fire. Good. Is the volume in the sim too low? If not, then I've set it up just right, which is a surprise, because I was really testing things without actually doing anything. So I'm hoping it's good. I'm gonna click that off, put that on. Check that, that's all good. So right down here. I'm gonna do this fire test as well. Good, okay. We could do a TCAS test.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb now. Climb.
Yeah, this is the aircraft we're flying today. I might just do Tampa to Midway, since I just got Battlefield 5 and I'm really liking it. But I said just gonna fly just for a little bit, because I haven't flown in a day or two. So I got an early release version of J-Aviation's. You're flying the Zebo 7.3 or Southwest, or what are you flying later? But this is an early release version of J-Aviation's Southwest livery pack for the latest Zebo version. He did the cabin with the heart interior and all that. Oh, PMDG. Well, you know, right now Prepared is not my favorite sim. X-Plane is really beating it out right now. I mean, that just, you can't get that kind of graphical look like on you hate P3D? I thought that's what your whole channel was pretty much based around, was P3D flying. And it's love hate. And it's actually the Heart 2 aircraft instead of Heart 1. I didn't even realize that until I loaded this up. But yeah, it is, because you, like, I started watching you when you were doing P3D, and that was all you did. And then now it's all these other sims are coming out, and you absolutely love them. And yeah, I'm taking a break from P3D right now. I don't think you'll ever even come back to it. I think once you install X-Plane and continue to go on Aerofly, P3D is just going to be garbage. Because right now, that's what P3D is to me. Because just, I can't get this level of detail with the tablet, and the Zebo and Ultimate are working together right now to work on a MAX aircraft, and that's just incredible. And the max for PMDG probably won't be done for about another year or two. Anyway, I'm going to start the APU here, getting ready to go. Anti-collision light on. Tell them to sit down. Welcome speech. They're probably going to do the welcome speech over each other. Yep, knew it.
These three wonderful flight attendants, give them your attention as we push and taxi. They're going to give you plenty of attention en route. Enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you once you're aboard.
I'm going to start the
Hey,
push
Captain,
back.
let me know where you want this thing.
But I don't even know what runway. Where's 33 left? Wait, was it? Let's keep closing stuff. It's telling me register. Yeah, I actually I'm trying to get prepared fully reinstalled again since I switched PCs, and I just copied over the prepared folder and tried to install, and that all worked. But what's caused me a problem is PMDG. I just load it up and it'll just give me a blank screen and won't even load anything. Just that gray background. Yeah. X-Plane is where it's at right now. Alright, so we were looking at what runway. I completely got sidetracked. No, one left. I have to find one left. I hope it's not over here. Really hope it's not over here. And it's over there. Wonderful. Okay. It's gonna be a long taxi.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
I do love this better pushback feature where you can just select multiple points.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so A's off, B's on, APU bleed, engine bleeds. But I have the checklist from the Aviation Labs website for the Boeing checklist. So, to go to the before start checklist, flight deck door is going to be closed and locked. Okay, it is. And deny the entry. Fuel on board is 21,900 pounds. And we will turn the pumps on. And passenger signs are on. Windows locked. MCP V2152 heading 008 estimated. And altitude of 34,000. Takeoff speeds V1 142, VR 154,
All right,
V2
looks like the doors and hatches
152.
are closed and we're ready to connect.
CDU pre-flight is completed. Rotor and one trim. Free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing. We're just gonna say it's completed because we just know it's a long taxi. I don't know this airport well, which is probably one of the worst reasons not to do it, but we'll just skip it. Anti-collision light is on. Yeah, the standard camera right now is what I'm using. This just with X-Plane, and it gets me pretty much anywhere. It's not open that app. Yeah, it pretty much just gets me anywhere I need to go. I mean, all these views you just set up with the
Welcome
in-game
aboard,
camera.
Captain. Tow's connected, bypass
So
fence
I
inserted.
mean,
Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
unless you mean like a cinematic version,
Here comes the pushback.
but I mean,
Line
it's
'em up.
pretty much just chase plane without the cinematic version. So I mean, I can get the runway views and all of that. Alright, so we're going to turn our packs off and start the engines. Wait for the N2 to hit 20%. And there's 20%. Increase the fuel. No, that's what for some reason it does that. Got right there. We're just gonna go up here. See if we can see the engine starting from here. Oh, we missed it. This the X-Plane just looks so nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna start engine number one. Probably would do that, I don't think. From what I've heard flight deck sim talking about. But I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, apparently normally you would wait till I stop the pushback, set the parking brake, and then start engine number one. Or whatever other engine you're starting. Here's 20%. Click that in.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alright, fine. There's the parking brake with that hit 56%.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
There's 56%. And put the AP on the bus. Propede, A's, continuous, off, PAX, isolation valves, and FOPS 5. Disconnect, go flight controls check, fall left, fall right, fall up, fall down, and fall left, fall right. And just because it's amazing, full left, full right. Alright, before taxi
And we're
checklist.
disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Whatever. Start the clock. Start the flight on Project Fly. And lighting. White and medium. White bright. Okay. And for taxi checklist generators on, propedes on, anti-is off, not required, isolation valve auto, instructors continuous, pressurization packs on, and go to altitude in there, and it is on auto. Auto throttle is armed, recall is checked, no lights, and reverse aerial detent, flight controls checked, ground equipment is clear. I'm gonna wait for the hand signal over here, and then we can start taxiing out. He already gave us the hand signal, and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so we can now taxi out. I heard at max you probably want to taxi out, start you rolling about 35%. I used to do it about 40, but I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to start your takeoff and then go back to Bible power, you can do that as well. So I'm just gonna take a left right here so I don't have to slow all the way down. And put our TCAS on to TARA apparently in the US. And you keep it on out on and when you're taxiing out the ground until takeoff in Europe when you need to put it TARA. So to go flaps 10, terrain, flaps 10, radar is at 10, and that's gonna be at 20. I like to have it 20 times to cruise, and that max is 40. Alright, get that Southwest speedy taxi going. I was flying with some of my friends the other day. They're like, why are you going so fast? I was like, I'm only going 35. Why are you guys going so slow? Like, we're going 25. Like, well, try 35. And they did. Why does this happen? Why does it do that? Okay, put the brake on. It did that with the other version as well, and I don't know why. Yeah, okay. It's back on the buses. I don't know why it does that. We've got good fuel. Let me just put that on just to make sure. But it only does that on the ground, and I don't know why. We go... I don't know. Where are we going? Okay, we are gonna go over here. That was 1-0. Okay, that's the power. Probably coast. As we're coming up to a 90-degree left. Seriously, what the heck? I don't understand. Is it like a failure or something? But it... because it only happens on the ground. Yeah, sure. Are you gonna leave it now, or are you just are gonna fly later? Because right now, I forgot to join VATSIM. I don't want to join right now. Just so close to taking off. I heard it's about 2 hours, 20 minutes. I think that's what it is. 2 hours, 20 minutes, 2.5 hours. And then we're gonna do Tampa back, Midway back to Tampa. So, yeah, I'll have time if you want to get everything set up. Maybe have a couple P3D crashes upon startup, and then still be able to make it for the flight. Are you still there? It said the stream had disconnected. Retractables, strobes. Why does it happen all the time? Alright, turn the fan on. It's getting hot in here. Landing lights can come on. Available power. Tracks off. All the landing lights on. Blank that screen. Did it disconnect? Heavy tab, no lights, take out landing light medium. Now heavy tab. 5. Did it disconnect? Like, did it kick out the stream and say I was offline? Either way, I am taking off. And there go the engines. Wonderful. Okay, come on. Did it kick you off? Like, did it say the stream went offline? Yeah, that's weird, because, yeah, I don't know. It's the second time it's done that. Well, at least, he made it back to the takeoff. There we go. Slight wind from the left. Start rotating just a little bit. Gear up. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. We're gonna engage around.
400.
There we go. And turn to the left. Yeah, I love the performance of this setting. It's amazing. The optimization. Like, I don't have a 1080, I have a 1060 and a 7700 HQ for Live 7. And it flaps 1. Just gonna bug our speed up here. And it's still running at 30, 40 FPS. Yeah, between 30 and 35 FPS. With the 73, 7200 and 727 or 500, I get 50 or 60. And with the Just Flight aircraft, the Cessnas and all that, and Piper Cubs, I get 60, 70. So it's crazy, the performance on this. The VNAV and Command A. And gear off. Auto brake off. Don't want to break those off, so I'll take them off. And after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, packs idle, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist is complete. And we're leaving. I believe midway, and that's where we're going midway. And above freeway scenery, I believe midway has some lots of photoreal ortho scenery, so that should be nice. And this said it was gonna have some, but I didn't see any. I mean, unless that's it right there, but I don't know, it doesn't look like ortho to me. There we go, leaving Tampa. Yeah, I have a cloud plugin in right now, which makes it look better than the normal clouds in X-Plane, and it says to enhances the FPS of your sim, because the clouds are not very performance friendly. It actually increased my FPS, which I was pretty happy with, and now I don't get any parts of time where it's completely covered in clouds, and on one side of the aircraft I'll get 5 frames a second, on the other side 40. Yeah, I think I'm going to get I only have 256 gig in this laptop, so I'm kind of sharing the space with Battlefield 5 in this. I think I have only 20 gigs left, but I'm going to be putting in a 2 terabyte SSD, and I think I might just install Prepared just for the good old days, but X-Plane is going to be my sim now. And there we go, it's got a clearer sky. Bring that to 320, and that to 40. Yeah, at one point, when they come out with the Max, for X-Plane, let me go back inside. When they come out with the Max for X-Plane, that's the point in which you might want to start thinking about flying on X-Plane again, if you haven't already. because the Max, if you haven't seen any of its pictures, is incredible. They have the full, that's cool, going right through the clouds. Well, it depends on what you're looking for in a sim. If you want photoreal scenery, but mostly GA flying, and VR, the Aerofly is your sim. But if you want still full world, there's 10,000 feet. Lighting lights off. Goes back on real quick. Seatbelts off. And turn off. Put that back on. But yeah, if you want like fully realistic, like real physics and most of the aircraft and sceneries and everything are freeware. So if you don't really want to hit your pocket too much. The folded HUD looks blurry. What do you mean? Like that with the lines going through it, or what? Like the purple? I can bring that down. It's a pain to bring down. I wish it was just a clickable thing. To get it right in the correct spot. Right there. Yeah, it does have a gloss look, but that's the HUD. They kind of need, I think they kind of need to make the lines a little bit clearer because it's kind of difficult to see that. But yeah, it's a fully working HUD, which I really enjoy. Because for FSX and P3D, the P3D for some reason, I could bring down the HUD, but it didn't actually show anything. It was just the glass, and so it was kind of just a waste. But let's see if it. I haven't really checked if it has thickness to it. Like if you can. I mean, yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, so you can see it's an actual slab, but not just this thin thing that you just click down. I would like it to be a click down thing. But it's not up enough to kind of be out of your vision. I should technically uninstall it, like take it off the aircraft, because I believe that the aircraft we're flying now is an old aircraft. Now Southwest is putting on their new HUDs, but I don't think they had them on before. But I might be wrong. But I don't think I am. Let's just get the engine view there. So let's see how far away we are from 2128. Say about 59 minutes. Wait, 50? Yeah, 59 minutes. No. 1 hour. Where am I? 1 hour and 58 minutes. Well, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it or if Flight Sim has already started streaming. I'm not sure what time he streams specific time, so it's kind of just a, oh look, he's streaming, I should go watch that. What do you mean the ACAR assistant for P3D? I've never heard of that. Yeah, it will be in Chicago at about, I'll have to do this again, an hour and 58 minutes, so about 2 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a passenger Escobar. Passenger Escobar. This is in regards to a special meal. Would you please identify yourself to a flight attendant? Passenger Escobar, please.
I have never heard that before, but I love it. Yeah, I've never heard that before. It probably does it every time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, Escobar, is that like, is she gonna come on and say, we have to divert or something? Yeah, I might have heard it once on a stream, but I've never I felt like I've never heard that before. I just realized that the clouds look like the clouds in Mickey's Toontown on that hill. I, I hope not. At least I hope it's packaged up. If it is, I hope it's packaged up in the cargo hold where no one can get to it. Oh yeah. I was like, who are you talking about? Oh yeah, I know. Why does it do that? It just like holds the mouse click. God, that reflection on the wing looks so nice. Like on the winglet. I actually found when I turned the reflection settings down to minimal, I didn't think I knew what it does. So I looked it up because it increased my FPS by like 10 or 20, and I didn't really notice a difference. The only difference is when you have like, for example, the sun at one point, like you have like an orange glow on the cockpit, like everything has this orange glow, and then you turn and everything's all dark again. Apparently that's the reflection settings. So what it does is it kind of like changes the glow of where the sun is shining. So you still get the shadows and the light and everything, but it's just that hue that comes off. And apparently instead of doing that constantly at the same like real time, it does it every 5 minutes and it increases it by 10 or 20 FPS. So like, yeah, I'll take that setting and I'll turn it right down as low as possible. Turn it off if I want, because I don't really need that. If it's going to increase my FPS that much and I don't know a difference. Let's hope it doesn't cut out again. Say it's offline. I promise if it does, I didn't turn off the stream. The SWA4484. I know you haven't put up any videos or anything, but I just subscribed to you because, I can. If you're still here. I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel. I was like, well, if he has a YouTube channel, it's probably just his name or maybe a nickname or something like that. Like SWA44. Oh, really? You actually have it as your YouTube. And Patrick, if you don't have the Tampa scenery, you can always go to a different airport, like Charlottesville or Raleigh or something like that. I think that's about, what, 45 minutes to an hour, maybe shorter. That's not a long flight. This is Illinois to North Carolina, I believe. It's Raleigh. It's Raleigh, yeah. So Raleigh, North Carolina, South Carolina, I believe it's north. If that would be a little bit better. Get that GoPro action going. And if you haven't, anybody that's in here, haven't already subscribed yet or given this video a like, be sure to do so if you want to see more. I believe I can stream tomorrow morning at like 9 or 10. I'll schedule it after this flight on YouTube for the video. Because family's coming over, but I'll be staying for the day. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to have, so it might just be a quick 1 hour flight, like Seattle to Portland or something. I'm going to get the Dresden Design Seattle Airports XP because I have a city right now. So if I have that by tomorrow, I can go from Portland to Seattle. It'll be fun. And do, I believe, the Hawk 7 that flies over the stadium. Even if the winds are calling for the 3-4, so I'll just go auto brake over 3 on runway 16 at there. Or we can fly over the city and see all that. I haven't flown Delta yet, so that could be a Delta flight. Because I believe it's Alaska and Delta that fly their 7-3s from Portland to Seattle. A little bumpy. Let's just see if it's actually getting bumpy. It's not too bad. Just kind of wiggle up a little bit there, but not too much. Yeah, this Streamlabs OBS is what I'm using to stream this to YouTube, but Patrick, I think you just use plain old OBS, which I was using for a little bit, and then it just decreased my frames terribly. I started using this, and it's a much better platform. I have the chat right there, everything like OBS does, and then I have no decrease in performance whatsoever. So I usually fly at about 30 to 35 FPS, and this is exactly what I'm getting now. Oh yeah, it's getting bumpy now. We want to turn the fast seats outside before everyone gets hurt. Is it just me, or did anyone else, when they were younger or at some time in their life, go on a plane and go, oh, turbulence is the worst thing I ever felt, and then the next plane ride they ever took was like a month or two later, like, this is turbulence, so what's the big deal about this? Because it happened to me once, so like, oh, it's the worst thing ever. Like, I slept through an entire flight just so I didn't have to deal with the turbulence, and I love flying. It's 3.31E and KMAX. But yeah, I just reinstalled 3.31E instead of F, and I still got that same engine fail version. Engine fail where I was on the ground, I'm not sure if you saw it, but I was taxiing, and then all of a sudden the engines just die down right here. I get both engine fails, I lose power from the buses. These screens go blank. What's in G? Yeah, because I might have to report that as a bug or something, because I didn't listen to failure. Yeah, I never thought about listening to the captains explain it until I felt fine about it, and then it was funny seeing people get scared of it, which is an awful thing. I'm just gonna say we just got clear direct Atlanta, because I don't wanna, we're just so close. Yeah, what's in 3.31G? I could probably try the APU off now. Okay, there we go. Forgot to put it back on the buses. Oh, wonderful. Well, if Callum comes in here, I've been talking with him for video production, so if Callum comes in here, it's not going to be too bad, you know, because after he takes his vacation. Oh, okay, well, the one person I was really hoping from Absolute would come in here, because I love you all, but the one person I really hope is Callum, because he's what matters. Oh, he's going to the Caribbean. That's his 2-week vacation. Yeah, that's expensive. The Caribbean for 2 weeks from Europe. That's going to be accent upon accent. Why is that, Matthew? Why do we not matter? I thought he was part of a leadership. Isn't he supposed to be a lead and a hopeful person, a nice person? You know, I think that's kind of maybe what he says, we don't matter. Why did it go quiet all of a sudden? I think it's pretty weird. You guys were just like blowing up the chat, and then it just went quiet. Well, SWA4484, if you're still here, okay, well, that's not what I meant. I just said I love you all. I didn't ask for donations. No, I didn't. Yeah, seriously, it really did. That's what happens when you post the link in the FSLE chat. That's what happens, Patrick. But SWA4484, if you're still in here, what's updated in 3.31G? It's getting bumpy. Yeah, I know I'm not on VATSIM, but I'm going to be when I land in Tampa, because I remembered I'm going to do VATSIM. I was like, yeah, I'm at the gate, connect to VATSIM before I start, and then I connect, and then VATSIM, oh right, already at the runway, I don't want to go through all that. So once I get in Tampa, once I get in Midway, then I will connect to VATSIM, and Patrick, if he wants to join, can fly back to Tampa with me, or we can go somewhere else. Are they really? I should check that. Probably with the FSLE 2 years ago, we're gonna change the dislikes. Oh yay, 2 likes. Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw, I've been posting some pictures from X-Play on Instagram. And I posted mine, and it was like, and 2 hours went by, it was like, yeah, 3 likes. Like, wow, 3 likes, that's amazing. And then, look, because I saw the 3 there. Like, yeah, 3 likes, that's amazing. I'm like, well, Patrick posted his, but 5 minutes ago, let's go look at his. 613 likes. Like, come on. I mean, I know he's a YouTuber with like 9,000 subs, but I mean, come on. Really? It's the same exact kind of looking picture, only prepared. Who cares about prepared right now? Because I don't. I don't know, it was something like that. It was like 300 some, 400 some, 500 some. I was like, you posted that half an hour ago, and I posted mine too, and I only have 3 likes on it. What's this? What? They've added religious symbols, like in the chat for like an emoji type thing. Oh god. What is that? The peace sign? And I forgot what the other one is. Oh god, I don't even want to say. Well, it's a picture and it's designed for Instagram. I don't know, unless you have 1,000,000 subscribers. It's kind of like for every 1,000,000 subscribers, you get an eighth of. And it's like an eighth of that is how many likes you get. It's like if you have 1,000,000 and you ask for 5,000 likes, you're gonna get it. There's the contrails. Yeah, notice, Patrick, I'm not playing any music because I don't want to get any warnings. Like you did that one silly stream when I asked you to play a song and you went, okay, let's do that. I'm just gonna go direct there, guys. Direct to where we start the approach. Why we shouldn't have insufficient fuel. I could, couldn't I? I was gonna do the vlog no copyright, but then I mean, if I say, because in their, what is it? I think I know what no copyright sounds. But in vlog no copyright, it's like, oh yeah, you could use our music as long as you put the link of this, this description in your video title. If I put like 50 songs, I don't want to have 50 descriptions in my title. Why don't they just do all the copyright strikes? Yeah, why don't they put all the copyright strikes in one email? Because that just clogs up your email. I'm sure Google hates that if you use Gmail. Oh, it's the I've liked the song that you played once. Tell me if that's too loud, or if you can't even hear it. Yeah, they are. I think that's the place I've asked you to play music from. I think this is the song, Patrick, when you were streaming the San Diego Sacramento, and you bounced like the white thing, or whatever it was, on top of the dashboard. I'm like, this is a good beat. I think we might have seatbelt signs on the entire way. Looking like a pretty bumpy day down here in Florida. I think we're crossing close to Atlanta now. You know, I have an Ultimate of 36,000, we could try that. Change that. No. I think this is the most viewers I ever had in a YouTube video. Probably only because of the SF18, but yeah. There we go. There are 88 not. Almost direct crosswind. And that's probably why. That's probably not helping our time either. That's kind of a headwind too. 89 now. Why is everybody leaving? It went from 6 to 4.
That's okay.
Let's play this one. Oh, they're back now. Okay, back 6. Yeah, I love the cabin design. I'm just gonna open this. Totally realistic whatsoever. Unrealistic. But this is actually the, here, if I go lighting cruise. There we go, now we just changed the cabin lighting there. They're working on the Ultimate right now for the custom lighting, trying to get the custom lighting to work. They used to have that, and then there was an issue with like an update or something, so they don't have it anymore. But this is actually the cabin you get with the default 737 I'm explaining right now, and they just ported that over because it looked better than their original, which it completely does. I just wish you could take an option to take these out right here in case you want a single cabin. Well, I don't, well, you know, it's nice, because I still like, because it was either this or just a plain old, yeah, well, I don't think I can. Yeah, it won't let me. I'm trying now. I'm trying, but it won't let me. Yeah, Jordan, I don't think it's not bad. I could, if you said this is the final, okay. Well, I'm just perusing the, you know, I don't care what you guys have to say. I'm just gonna walk up and down the aisle. Or we'll just go over here, looking at the engine. But I don't think, if you said this is the final version for the interior, I would be fine with that, because it looks so much better than the original. I mean, you have all the seat backs and the colors and everything's nice, so I don't mind it whatsoever. What's on the screen? It's I think he replaced it. He replaced the screens. They do have screens here, the standard ones in some of the liveries, but he replaced it with these seat back safety cars, mixed drinks, all that. The Southwest in-flight magazine. A driver's license. No, it's not a driver's license. If anything, it'd be a pilot's license. Yeah, all the markings right there on the engine, and then there's a couple, it's grayed out at the bottom, which is exactly how Southwest wings look. Maybe Jordan, if you're still here, what song is this? I want to make sure. Okay, good. I don't want to have a song that's not able to. But yeah, you know how sometimes Southwest wings are kind of have some muck on them, like smear marks, kind of. That would be nice to see, if you could do that. I mean, because you could kind of see like the smears right there, but you know how like they're sometimes completely covered, like how on I believe it was. Okay. I believe it was on the Oshkosh one for the PMDG Southwest, and how its wings are completely covered. That was really nice. I liked the look of that. Where's the turbulence? Yay! No more turbulence. I swear if it... No, okay. It's Pirate by Desaro on vlog, no copyright. It kind of seems like this type of music is just aviation music, because if people make aviation music videos, then that's the part of which, nope, this isn't the right song type for aviation music videos, where it's like this peaceful guitar harp music. It's this, because every time you see a pilot or something flying, this is the music he has in the background. Like, this is the kind of stuff that Stephen Knievel uses in his vlogs. Nobody uses guitar, harp, flute music. But anybody who's in here who hasn't already signed already, I would really appreciate it. Mr. Patrick, if you are gonna fly with me from Midway, would you like to go back to Tampa, or is there an airport around Midway or a different airport you'd like to fly to? because I'm available all through today. So it could be like a 5-hour flight. You get bored because I hate those long ones, but we could do that. Well, would you like to go back to Tampa, or would you like to? Because I got Dallas Love Field the other day. We can go there if you have. But I don't think Prepared has a Love Field. Yeah, Midway. We're going to Midway right now, so we'll be leaving from Midway. I'm guessing you're looking on Project Fly on the schedules. You finding anything good? Well, don't make me remember 8645 Alpha. I mean, you can get. Yeah, you can. If you want to. If it's snowing there in Midway, which there's a chance it could, being in November. I could look now. I'll look now. See what the weather is. We're still. I'm 640 away. I'm just gonna execute that. Checkouts to. I'm at 36,000 and turn those off. So we're at 782. How long does it say until we're there? SWA. Sala. SWA. 4484. Hour and 23 minutes. We're passing over Georgia, just to the right of Columbus. We're at 426 miles an hour. But I'll check the weather in Midway right now. Send. Vetus. Yeah, it's not too bad. Got some low clouds if you count 2400 as low. The wind's 5, so yeah, we're gonna do +5. We'll do that in a second. Yeah, and this is not explain 11:30, it's 11:26, because the Zebra right now is having some sound issues. There's no sound whatsoever. Frozen 1, I think I had the special ones like Pocahontas and Ariel and Frozen and all of that for a little bit, but I never flew it. I only flew it because I like that special tail that they have with the curved. Goodness, we're just about to pass over Atlanta now. You know, just for the heck of it. We're on 39. We don't feel like sitting here for an hour and 20 minutes. More of that for the suburban hour-long flight, and then fly another hour to Vegas. Like on Project Flight, most of my flights are just on the west coast, Southern California area, because I just hate all those long flights. This song's gonna play now is when it's on the flight sim best, the intro song. After you listen to the ad. It's actually a pretty nice song. Do I still have 2048? No, it's not. Increase that to 8096. No, now instead of being blurry shadows, it's more defined. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, I thought it saves that, but I guess not. I like the new scheme for the Southwest Special Livery tail, where it's that curved. Looks really nice. I just can't wait till Louisiana 1 comes out, even if it's for the PMDG. I don't care. I just wanna try and fly it, because Jordan Code TV is making, for when the Zito 700 comes out, he's already got a copy of it, I believe, so he's already made all the 700 deliveries for it, and one of them is Louisiana 1, and I want him to make it for the 800, but he just having me wait till the 700 comes out. This one right here is a nice song. I like this. This is pretty much as much instrumental kind of guitar that I can take with aviation. I'm not able to fly tomorrow, I will definitely be playing Battlefield 5 with one of my cousins. So I can stream that with the mic off, unless he doesn't want to say something he shouldn't. I mean, he's a middle schooler, but you know, I mean, he's a nice kid. So if you guys would like to see that, maybe, because I got that Origin Access premiere yesterday, just so I could do some Battlefield 5 to see if I like it. So maybe if you want to see that, I could do that tomorrow. See how far away from Chicago we are. How long until we... Hour 10 minutes. Yep, just passing over Atlanta now. Yep, there it is, right down there. is that frozen one working? Or have you not gotten it to load up yet? The only one you found is a corrupt file. just get a where is it going? What's it doing? What the heck? What? Heading. Plan B. What is it doing? I'm about to fly this manually because it doesn't know what it seems to be doing. Altitude hold. 22. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I've never had that happen before. It's not. The yoke isn't turning. Yeah, just completely disconnected. And it's not flying the heading either. Cruise. 60, no. Is there any... There's Charlotte, about an hour, 60 away. That might help them divert. Dang it. Yeah, the autopilot just isn't working. Yeah, it's just not responding. That's so weird. Look, I would, but even if cause see the heading is at 055, and with Command A on, and I'm changing it, it's the yoke isn't going up or down unless I move it manually, and then it disconnects the autopilot. Like it's not even, you don't understand. Now I can just manually turn it. could just do that. Command A. Was OKK. Execute Charlie. Yeah, VNav isn't going in as the autopilot isn't connecting. But it says we're going there. Zebo, help me. I wish she was in here. Frozen pedos? I mean, I can go anti-ice on. It's minus 29. But that wouldn't be the problem though if like the yoke, because everything's moving, the autopilot disconnected. Yeah, the flight director is on for the FO. LNAV. Yeah, it's not accepting. Then we get to Alright, so I have, here, let me turn off the music. So all of a sudden I realized that the flight path was going off, and I was thinking, okay, well, it might just be crosswind, but this arrow is supposed to be along here, and it was over here. If I go Command A, the yoke doesn't move, it's just trimming it, and I can't get VNav to engage, and everything's working. Everything's correct, nothing got changed. And I did Command B, flight direct's on and off, auto throttle on and off. The yoke doesn't move unless I move it manually, and then that disconnects the autopilot. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's off. And then off. Yeah, it's not going. And the yoke is not moving whatsoever on autopilot, and it just drifts off course. Yeah, and I was thinking, song, it's by MBB, and it's Fresh. Here, I can put the link. Copy. There you go, there's the link to the song. But yeah, I was thinking, we were thinking, is it possible it was ice? Because negative 32 degrees, but there's no condensation outside. And I even turned these on, and that wouldn't have anything to do with the autopilot disconnecting. On and off the captain's FD. Okay. Disengage the autopilot, which it is. Just turn it back. See the dots, white dots, and then direct to a different waypoint. So let's go Gotney. And then re-engage the autopilot. Yeah, VNAV still on engage. Right by the arrow. Right here? Right here? What arrow are you talking about? On the FO side. These dots? Right there? Okay, bottom of the NFD. Well, that's just traffic. I mean, I could turn those off. I'll just go manual speed. Because if it's speed, I'm not sure if speed works. Yeah, speed doesn't even work. Yeah, the autothrottle doesn't even work. Thank you, DJ Dragon. Yeah, I don't know what it is that would be causing that. Yeah, it was fine, and then it just started drifting off course. Open the CDU. Okay, this right here, you mean? Ref page. Okay. Do I go to index or do I stay here? Then we go to index. Okay, there's index. Okay, just make sure. Go through each one. Okay, ident. Pause in it. Everything's good there. Make sure we're not drifting off course here. Can I hold the altitude? What part of it is cut off? What do you mean part of it is cut off? What does that mean? pause, index, perf. Everything's good. Take off. So now, yeah, so offset, no. Index, nav status, nav data. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. I mean, we can divert to Louisville. Right there. I mean, if you have anywhere near Louisville, the altitude one. What do you mean the altitude one? Where the altitude gets removed sometimes. I mean, like climb, cruise, like with the cruise stuff. Like where it says cruising altitude. Oh. You mean here? Click through those. Descent. Yeah. Path. Just make sure. Clear off course. Go through each one. The only ones I can click are forecast, and that just for weather. Cruise. I change that to economical. Climb. Everything's still there. Hold. Legs. Touches arrivals. Progress. Auto. Cruise. You mean update like the cruising altitude? There we go. Did it do it? Yes, did it. Okay. Are you still here, DJ Dragon? That's so weird. I wonder why it would have done that. I mean, I clicked. I wonder if when you click altitude intervene, if it cancels. Like if I. No, because it's still there. Well, like, I wonder. I wonder if when I clicked altitude intervene when I climbed, it disconnected me enough just to climb to that waypoint, just to climb to that altitude. But then the only way you can reconnect me now is to input that cruise altitude. Let's see what that button is called. Intervene. Disconnected. V out. Add to input. Using altitude and the FMC. There we go. Just matches that to DJ Dragon, the head developer. Okay, I mean, it's still, it's still, but still, the yoke isn't moving. We're still just floating off course. Let's just try Fisk. Go to Fisk. Yep, that should have changed it, but the yoke still isn't working. Not heading select. Yeah, it's still. Yeah, so that, it's definitely a bug. At least we still gotta maintain our speed. Then we get to, yeah. At least we get to, I wonder if I could just go VNAV or no, speed, altitude hold, 0.74, no, 0.82, okay, so. Okay, that's not right. Don't do that. Yeah, I might just land at Louisville. Right here, about 80 miles away. And then I'll just spawn in at Midway, unfortunately. Now I'm just gonna try and hold it at 33,000. I could just go 0.74 now. Okay, so we'll just land at Louisville, and I guess we could fly up to Midway from Louisville. If you want to do that, then we can still end up in Midway. I'm just gonna hold it here at 33,000. See if I can do that. So VNAV, LNAV, altitude hold, command A. I should see, no, back down to 33,000. And that's just gonna do that. Okay. So go route. Okay. S D F. Louisville, execute, departures, arrivals, 17 left. I don't care what I'm doing, just need something. Fisk, and then, okay, well, yeah, that's trimmed all the way out. This must be a scary ride for the passengers. It was all going fine too. It was going wonderful. Then that had to happen. Just trim that out there. And so is speed, I believe, yeah, auto throttle is working. And then altitude hold. Can we get 330? There we go. With me now. Is it trimming it? Okay, so I'm just gonna push down. Alright, yeah, that's dive. But I really dive. Just gonna turn that up now. Well, this is more of an event than I thought it was going to be. Trim up. You know. Just practicing some skills. gonna see if we can go direct to Louisville. Pilot flight, I'll have to click divert or something. Or progress, divert flight. Okay, SDF, Louisville, divert. I guess we could put on some music just while we try and not die. I might just try and hold it here at 28,000. Just gonna turn off the flight directors because they are of no use. Turn the speed on them. 0.74 on them off. Trying to hold it at 28,000. Now, if I crash, it's in front of 4 people. It's not giant, but, you know, it's not just me that knows about it. Which for some people is a lot of pressure. But when you know what you're doing, an aircraft that you're familiar with, I guess it's fine. And at times you can still look out and see it with you. Because the Southwest wings are absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, after looking at flight deck speaking, we're going to be diverting to Louisville for mechanical issues with the aircraft. We will have a next flight available in Louisville to take you right to Midway. All of you, we've already scheduled all of that. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'll be in Louisville in about half an hour. Thank you. Hold it around 25,000 if we can. About 60 miles away. I think I'm just gonna go direct to that Torak. What I see. Center. Oh no, Torak is holding. Okay. Eraser. We'll go direct to Eraser. See if we can do that. Yeah. Eraser at 4,000 below. See if we can quickly check out the weather in Louisville. And send that. Hopefully it's not going to be major winds or rain or something like that sorts.
check out this gerbil.
Let's start to slowly descend. Turn that. These are the most terrifying I've done with this aircraft in a while. If ever. Turn it up. At least we'll be arriving early. That's one thing. This 2-hour, 20-minute flight has turned about a 2-hour flight because of my driving experience. Clear skies and lightnings. What a great place to divert to. Project Flyer says we'll be there in 7 minutes. We're still 40 nautical miles away. I don't think that's gonna happen in 7 minutes. So SWA4484, have you, when you were training, did you ever train for a scenario like this where the autopilot just went completely out? Yeah, I take that. Well, even if you were going direct to Louisville, I still think it would take longer than 7 minutes. Like, if we went straight to Louisville Airport right now, it would take longer than 7 minutes. But yeah, so have you ever trained for a scenario where the autopilot just goes completely out? And you have to manually fly it to the airport? But I will do the fix. I learn fix KSDF -10 and -4. So we're now putting 2 fixed rings around Louisville Airport. A101, okay. I don't think I have any scenery for Louisville, so it might be default. But I don't have A01, okay. But I don't have slope runways on, so I heard that's an issue with aircraft going to the ground. But yes, that fixed ring around Louisville, the 10-mile fixed ring is for, we can start our better the descent now. The 10 is for at least flaps 1. Yeah, at least flaps 1. And then, it's either flaps 1 or flaps 5, I'm pretty sure it's flaps 1. And then the 5, depending on the weather conditions, it's either 4 or 5. 4 if it's like, you can't see, you only can see for like a mile or something like that. and then that 4 or 5 is the, at that point you need to have landing gear down plus 15. I'm going to decrease our rapid rate of descent. Coming close to 10,000 now. Our A cars said that they had BJ41. 40. Yeah, about 40. 3041. There's 18,000. We're gonna trim up here. And our speed breaks out. Yeah, I love that, wouldn't I? I wanted this with summer cars as well, man. This looks so nice. I'm trying to get 4,000 or below. I believe that's the upper right there. Come on. Yeah, that's the upper right there. So you are down there somewhere. Is there any air traffic control on? Like if I join now, will I have to talk to someone or follow a flight plan? No, okay, so then I might just join Southwest. 4484, 738, SWA, connect. Okay, I'm connected now. I mean, we're in the middle of it all. Oh, you mean like there's air traffic control all around us? And, oh yeah, I see it. Right there. Yeah, your EPS, so. Bring that down to 20. Bring that down to 10. Bring that down to 20. Yeah, we can totally get far off now. And turn traffic off and add traffic and turn that on there. So we go with fast seatbelt sign it on. We need to test what's that options that way to do anything. Yeah. So where's the perfect landing now? Spin that louder. That's fine. White, right, and take off landing. There we go. We're going to bring that down to 240. Just going to go out a little bit. Guess we're not going to make that. Let's descend through 255 and then we'll increase the descent rate. See if it's happening. There's 10,000. When we turn those landing lights fixed. Yeah, we weren't going to turn those on. Ah, we can. Alright, seatbelts on, and we can blank that. So let's set 0. There's no point. That'll be ref of 146. Alright, we can continue our descent now. Bring it down to 230. Auto brake level 3 because I just want to get down. Oh, we might make that. It's possible. At least we have some nice music to listen to while we try and not crash. So once they pretty much parallel with the runway, with like perpendicular with this waypoint here, then I'm probably gonna increase my descent rate, bring that down to 200. There's the engine fail. What the heck? And now they come back. And start that up again. That's so weird. Yeah, I know. So this goes at least declared when the space is over 250. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to make that 4,000 below. Trim up. Like that. Right, for 230, where we can put flaps 1 and 2 in. And 225 is flaps 5. Alright, so we're going to our approach checklist is timbers 3041, 3041, and 3041. Approach checklist is complete. And we go flaps 2. And we get 225, so we can go flaps 5. No, keep on descending. We go direct slugger at 2,500. Bring our speed, bring that to flaps 5 speed. There's a runway right out there. About 1,500 feet, we could easily do. My hands are so sweaty. I should squawk 7,500, shouldn't I? Alright. Wait, do you want to stay for the touchdown, or are you just gonna leave? There's 2,500. See if we survive this. Probably turn terrain off now. I'm gonna stay at 2,000 here. Bring that to 5, bring that to 10. Get traffic on here. us 17 left. Can I change it to 17 right? I'm gonna change that to 17 right. Arrivals 17 right.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Burchett.
Delete. Wait, 1,000. Okay. Yep, I know. That's 15 gear down. Plus 15 speed. And speed brakes are armed. Yeah, so you see how that is? That colors me as kind of just pops to the dark colors to the right. That's what it's talking about. A lot of buildings popping in. There we go. Flaps 40. Need to go 146 on the speed. No, I'll take it over now. Don't have to disconnect the autopilot. There we go. And there go the engines, right on time, really.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
500.
Come on, you better come back.
400. 300.
Come on. Come on.
200.
Jeez. Here we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I don't care if that was hard or not. I'm just going to accept it. There we go. Reversers 9. There goes our power.
80 knots.
Reverser stowed. Manual braking. Jeez. I'm gonna take this exit here. That was crazy. Didn't even have the lights on. And Peter heat's coming up. Packs are like good. Reset the clock. Jeez. Alright. I'm just gonna park right over here. Right on this line. There it is, okay. Just popping in there. And brakes, brakes, brakes. There we go. Unlock. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna disconnect really quick. And then replay. Because I want to see how I did. I knew that landing was bad. I mean, that was crazy. The power was disconnected right there. No, jeez. Yeah, bad. Full shadow. Jeez. That was awful. God. Well, I was gonna take that as I landed, and I'm fine. Alright, I am gonna have to choose a different aircraft. Because apparently that one wanted to do that. So let's go to the ETAPS aircraft, and we can complete flight. Complete. Alright, so we'll use that aircraft. Apply changes. Let's sort of use this aircraft here for today's flight. That wasn't too bad of a parking, I would say. Box 4484 connect, and then fly on project fly. New booking, yeah. 78. We're just gonna use that aircraft because I don't care. Booking dispatch. Let's give these Southwest 1818. But we'll just say 4484. seatbelt's gonna come on. Right here. And brief this flight. Also, yeah, see how near the new. Captain. Fuel balance. 13.8. Good. 42.3 already. Okay. Looks like. Oh right, because we're just continuing the exact. How cool. We're just continuing the exact same thing. So down to 34,000. Started with 650, so change it. KTPA-KMDW. So /4484. We're going to be going. Departure is off of runway 35 left. With the strip 4 strip, and then direct. Okay, if it'll take it this time, it will. Now the Fisk 4, okay, with 4 right this time. Just gonna go there. Okay, 350. Cancel out the vector. Activate there. Observes are 6.5. Cost index of 67. 3, 4, 0. Really? Does it really? Okay, we'll go to 280. There we go. Then I don't have the cruise into my second use then. That's fine. Now, would you recommend flaps 30 or flaps 40 going into midway? I'm just gonna change this. Just there. That's 4.88. What's that? And 149. Put that away. 280. That's all good to go. Alright, Patrick, are you ready? I flaps 30 for midway. Okay. So what's an airport that you would recommend for flaps 40 if midway is flaps 30? Or is it just depending on your weight and the runway distance combined? Legs. Alright, Patrick, if you are ready to go, I'm gonna start
Hey,
my
Captain,
pushback.
let me know where you want this thing.
Push it back to about there.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
So, and yet you still wouldn't do flaps 40? So, does it just depend on the weight then of the aircraft and then combine with the runway distance? So like if you had a really heavy aircraft and let's say flaps 30 was 150 and flaps 40 was 143, would you then go flaps 40?
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready
Yeah,
to connect.
pretty much. From what I've seen, yeah. Because I mean, they touched down. It's kind of like the, I was going to say East Coast. They're both the East Coast. The Illinois version, I guess you would say, of Boston. With their extremely short runways. Alright, so... Alright, I'm getting ready to push back. Are you ready, Patrick? Sarah, welcome to speech.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Welcome aboard. They're going to be underway shortly for the first leg.
Alright, I'm pushing.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
When the, you said the Southwest update will be coming on Tuesday or Wednesday with that checklist. This is what I'm guessing. The texture will have like the Southwest logo, or will it just be based off of your checklist? First 20%. And Patrick, I'm going to 28,000. I couldn't go to the 34,000. It said unable. Just going to 28. I'll start engine 1. Don't want to squawk 7,700 anymore. 730 is fine. And there's 100%. So, are you UPS 435 or 903? I'm guessing this is you right here and the 74. So UPS 435.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alright, so we can.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
The APU, because I don't feel confident. Yeah, so you're that 7.4 right there. Disconnect the hand signals, flaps 5. Oh no. Okay, there we go.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Pull left, pull left, pull left, pull down. you have to spam it so many times? Indianapolis Center, Indianapolis Center, Indianapolis Center, Indianapolis Center. Southwest 4484 with you runway 33 left, press takeoff at Louisville.
Southwest 4484, yes sir, you knew I was online, you know, without contacting me. That's why I sent you the contact messages. Vacate runway 35 left.
Vacate runway 35 left. Is that what you said for Southwest 4484? Did you say vacate?
Southwest 4329, welcome to Jack Glen, taxi to the ramp. Your discretion, thanks for flying and have a great afternoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect from VATSIM. Sorry, Patrick, but this guy is a real big jerk. I'm just gonna disconnect.
West 13565, the wind at Indy is calm. Or correction, 23 left.
Should I just take off? Patrick, should I just take off without his permission? He wants me to take a vacate 35 left.
4484, vacate runway 35 left.
I'm just gonna take off. I'm just gonna see what happens. Vacate 35 left, so it's 4484. Yeah, so
4484 needed a file flight plan. I got no flight plan on file for you.
yeah, sorry about that. I'll do that in a second here once I vacate.
United 1737, leave March base to the south and west. This is offline. Your radio services are terminated.
Here we go.
Change to advisories.
Cross check. Should we stay on VATSIM now?
V1.
Or should we disconnect?
Positive rate.
Gear up. This is going to be hilarious to hear him.
400.
Okay, Southwest 4484, you have it your way. You'll be talking to the system.
Oh, that was hilarious. So, have it your way. Yeah, I disconnected. But no, I'm gonna connect and then just go. Here, go. Yeah. Go to 122.8. Go to Unicom. Have it your way. And then you said McDonald's. That kind of reminds me of. I'll have a cheeseburger, but without the patty or the cheese. You just want the buns, no toppings or nothing, just the buns. Oh, there you are. Are you on Unicom? Put the flaps out now. I think no, I didn't. I swear, is it doing that? Oh no, the autopilot just disconnected. No, it's not. It's doing it again. What the heck? Why? Why is it doing that? That's... what? I don't understand. I really don't. Why? I might have to end the flight here. That's so strange. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, never mind. It's going now. No, because the wind... this is moving. Forward and back.
Los Angeles. On the bridge, while that seatbelt sign is on, you must remain in your seat with your seat.
Yeah, I don't know. After this, I'm just gonna have to completely uninstall and reinstall the Zevo again, because I don't know what's going on. If you want, we can just do Battlefield 5, because I think I'm just gonna disconnect. Sorry, Patrick. Because I have no idea why it's doing that. But I can do the add one. Alright, so we'll just do that. Just sorry, Patrick, but that's just not, because I don't want to have to go back in and redo a flight plan for a UPS flight or something. Plus, you're already taken off, so. But at least, while you play, we'll have some entertainment while you fly. I'm just gonna disconnect from Discord, and not from Streamlabs, and we can just close tabs. Are you okay with that, Patrick, if we just, or whoever's watching, if we just go to Battlefield 5 for a little bit? I'll just change the title of the stream. Or I could just start a new stream as Battlefield 5. Conquest. Bye.
Soldiers, capture and hold as many objectives as you can. Attention, the enemy now controls all objectives.
Turn the volume down. There down. Is that yeah, I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit more. There we go. I'm coming.
Use this ammo.
There we go.
We now have control of them.
Get some ammo.
And there's a bit of a vehicle.